maybe this will just be his voice. If you can't tell, I'm a little sore, or horse rather. Sorry.
All right.
I don't know if that comes through. I'll just speak normally, and that's my character voice.
That's your character voice now. Alrighty. I am going to get us into the game.
Lovely, lovely.
Alright.
Ooh.
So I'm going to give you a little backstory into where you guys are and what you're doing. The party, you guys have ventured into a nearby town. You're on your way to a major city called Bleakburn. While you're in here, you see a blacksmith. A blacksmith? A blacksmith? You guys are sitting.
Hey, there they are.
You see a blacksmith walk in. The blacksmith is wearing, traditional clothes. He's wearing a black leather apron. He's carrying a rather large hammer. It's pretty clear that he's a blacksmith. He comes in yelling. He goes, "They've taken her. Please, somebody, anybody, help." He sees you guys over at the table, and he rushes up to you and says, "Please, adventurers, goblins came and took her. They took my daughter. Can you please help her bring her back to me? If you bring me the ears of the goblins, you can turn them in for a bounty, and I will also generously reward you. Please, she means everything to me."
Real quick, OOC. Would we have been traveling together for a decent amount of time now? Like,
Yeah,
what's the level
you guys would
of?
know each
All right.
other. Obviously, you guys are new to adventuring. You're low level, but for this instance, you guys are familiar with each other, and you are uh, adventuring companions.
Okay. Well, I'm sitting down, presumably enjoying some kind of refreshment, and I turn to my friend Zora here, just seeing what his response is, or his pronouns question mark Zora.
I think you're muted. You're muted on Discord here. Yeah, you need to unmute yourself.
I just talk to myself for fun. Yeah. What do you? Does that sound like something you want to get into?
Um. Well, at this, so I know this is kind of metagamey. I feel like just so we're transparent. I am lawful good. I am want to help those in need. I wouldn't say that I'm lawful good, but yeah.
Gotcha. I am also something neutral, lawful neutral.
Ooh, lawful neutral.
You like to
Okay.
help. I also don't like to put my nose in other people's business, but he is asking us, so yeah, I'd say let's do it.
Really, you'll
We're
help.
the only ones in here.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. So the blacksmith, he tells you that the goblins live north of the Jaded Forest. It's about a day's journey. He tells you that they're rumored to be taking refuge in an abandoned tomb. That's all the information that he knows about them. He saw them scurry off. He could only chase them for so long before they just outpaced him. He came back running to town and searching for you guys, and he found you.
How many were there?
I only saw a couple of them, but you know how goblins are. They kind of are in packs, so I don't know how many might be there.
How big were they?
About goblin size, I guess, right?
Goblin size, yeah. So
Have
you
you
guys,
never seen a goblin?
what you guys know about the area, you've been venturing through here, so you know that the Jaded Wood Forest is north of here. And that is where we can go if you guys want to go onto the forest. We can start traveling.
Sorry, I should know. Yeah, I mean, I am want to help. I would love to just go gung ho. Of course, with reasonable caution, though. But
Yeah, just let me.
they're just goblins, right? They can't be that bad.
That's all I saw was just goblins. But they are
Let me
pretty
slam
quick.
the rest of my drink and let's go.
Did this happen recently?
This happened in the last hour. I chased
Oh,
after them for a
okay.
bit. I lost track of them, and then I came back rushing to town looking for help.
Then we'd best get a move on.
All right. With that, we are going to enter the Jaded Forest.
Okay. I just FYI,
Yes.
I have no control over my token.
You have no control over your token.
I have no control over my token. This is
Details.
correct.
Nameplate save.
Oh, that's a big Zora.
Oh, you guys are already on the map. Get out of there.
Oh, well, I just drugged mine.
I see that. Boop. Okay. So you guys are on the path of the Jaded Wood Forest. What you know is that the goblins are north of the Jaded Forest. Aside from that, you guys don't know much else. You're free to look around in the forest, but you do know that you have to continue heading north in order to find the abandoned tomb.
I would like to. I mean, if they've been here recently, I would like to make a perception check to see, or whatever associated check would you think would make sense to see if I could notice any tracks or signs of struggle or signs of gerblins, perhaps.
I think that'd be more like an investigation.
Okay, I'll make an investigation check.
Okay.
It's a good thing investigation is stronger than perception for me. Oh, that is a 16.
16. Okay, so on this
Wait,
path.
what's the +3? Oh, wait, nope, ignore that. I don't know why I have guidance on. Sorry, just the 13.
All right, so still with a 13, you're able to see that there are clearly footprints from, it looks like a couple of goblins running down this path.
Would I be able to tell approximately how many?
You just see two sets of footprints.
2 sets of footprints. Okay. Both appearing goblin-esque.
Yeah, you see they're smaller feet than what you have. They're just looks like a small kid's foot, and
I mean, I don't know. I have pretty small feet.
look like small goblin feet from what you know. But you only see 2 footprints.
Right.
Did you say what direction they were going in?
They're heading
Northwards.
North.
See, this. I'm a little bit on guard. I do want to help the guy out, but I think mentally this doesn't track that. I don't know. But
Well, there's only 2 tracks, so I mean, how bad? I'm pretty sure we could take on 2 goblins.
can goblins carry a human child?
Dragger?
Are there drag tracks?
No, there are no drag tracks. But you also don't
Interesting.
know anything about the child.
This is true. We didn't ask anything about the daughter in hindsight. That could have
we
been.
didn't.
That is unfortunate.
Should we go how far away from the path and hurry?
Wait, so what does your daughter look like? Who are we looking for?
What does your daughter look like?
Yeah, that would have been useful information.
I mean, she must be human, right? Unless she's adopted, because he was human.
We should probably. How far out are we? Man, we're off to a great start.
You are not that far away, but the time is of the essence. You don't know what they're doing with the child.
I mean, regardless if it's not, we could probably just rescue the one non-goblin being that's captured, right?
Right. I mean, unless they have multiple kids captured, then we have a bigger problem on our hands. But let's just
Right.
go find the goblins and we'll make a plan from there.
I would like to investigate this camp over here. Oh, wait a second. Are the tracks that I noticed earlier? What is their relationship with this camp over here?
You do see one side of the tracks veer off over in that direction. If you want to investigate the camp, you're more than welcome to.
By veer off, like going towards or going away from the
you
camp?
You see one set of footprints going down towards the camp. You also see another footprints coming back from the camp.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It looks like the goblin was also interested, but you don't know.
Would you like to investigate, by chance? I turn to my.
Yes, I'll investigate the camp.
I guess we are both investigating the camp then.
You guys can both roll for it if you want.
Investigation check?
Yeah, we'll take the higher
Where is that at?
skills.
All right.
Oh,
Let's not.
investigation.
Ooh!
Click and drag to roll
just
the dice.
Click and drag. You have to.
What does that mean?
You haven't disabled the enable. Just.
Oh, hold on. Disable.
Oh, a nat 20? Are you fucking kidding? Okay.
I mean, I rolled a dirty 20, so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with that, you see, just outside of the tree line, you see. Bum ba da bum 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 bum.
Tree line?
The tree. You'll see.
I will see in a moment.
You see two wolves.
Oh.
Do you see them over there?
We do see the wolves.
Okay.
With that, with that nat 20, would she be able to discern the state of said wolves?
Yes. You do see that they are both staring at you, looking to see if you are going to venture further into this camp before they ambush you. You see them before they see you.
Oh, that's always a good thing.
The choice is yours if you want to still venture into the camp or if you want to continue on your path.
Okay. Can I make a check to see if we see any like belongings around the camp or any people?
With that natural 20 investigation, you just see that there is what looks like a used fire pit, a couple of bedrolls, a couple of tents, and you look beyond the bedrolls around this area. It looks like there is some blood or something. You can't really tell exactly from where you're standing, but it looks like something may have happened at this camp.
Should we go around the camp and come up the backside?
I'm trying to. Are wolves apex predators?
Yes. Wolves will attack you if they're on their territory.
Right, but I mean, do you
Should
think
we
wolves?
skip this?
Do you think wolves are afraid of dragons?
I would assume so. The dragons are bigger than them, right?
How interested are we in this camp? I do notice there's a set of goblin tracks that go in and out, and it may give us some more information.
Well, we have very little information right now, so any information could be beneficial.
I would.
Or we could skip it and see. I mean, we don't see goblins. Do see something like beyond the bedrolls, but I can't tell if it's headed like towards the forest or.
I could attempt to scare the wolves off.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's just, they're still animals. I'm just a little worried that what I do might end up aggroing them towards us, but there's really only one way to find out.
Your shot.
Okay. I have a cantrip called Thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy lets me manifest a minor wonder. So I can create one of the following magical effects within range that is 30 feet. My voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute. I can cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change colors for 1 minute. I can cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. I can create a sound that originates from a point within range, such as a rumble of thunder. So I can do a lot of stuff. I can instantly open and close unlocked doors or windows. So I would like to really quickly cast Thaumaturgy 3 times and activate the following 3. Because I can if you cast a spell multiple times, you can have up to 3 of its 1 minute effects active at a time. I would like to increase my voice volume, and I'd also like to cause some tremors where the wolves are. The tremors is a it's just what is it? Just harmless tremors in the ground, so there's not really a range. But I would like to cause tremors underneath their feet, and I'd also like to um create an instantaneous sound that kind of sounds like a large firecracker, and I just like to basically just like roar as loud as I can with my magically boosted voice.
You're just gonna let a loud roar while the ground's trembling underneath them.
Yes, and while like firecracker sounds are also happening all around them, hoping that it'll
Okay.
spook them away and not towards us.
And that is a cantrip, correct?
This is a cantrip, that's correct. I can cast it and output it in chat for you.
Yeah. Um, Sorry, my chat is disappeared at the moment, and I do not know where it went.
Oh no.
Why is it doing this to me?
No problem. I'm just gonna set up some global modifiers because I forgot that I have Bladesong, and Bladesong has so many modifiers.
Give me 1 second to reload. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no problem. No, don't worry about it, man. I run into issues all the time.
There it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fuck yeah. All right. With that, these little wolves are scared shitless. They fear the ground shaking. They hear a big, tremendous roar, and they assume it is something way larger and way bigger than them, and they scurry off.
Good job. It looks like they're gone. Let's
You're muted.
You are muted. I hear you through Eternal's mic though.
Sorry, I said good job. It looks like they're gone. Let's sneak over around the camp, around the tents, and look inside and see, if they've left anything behind.
Give her a little thumbs up. Yeah. I would like to approach said camp and look around, see what we can find out.
All right, yeah, go for it. When you go up to the camp, you see that the embers in the fire pit looks like they're very warm still. Looks like the fire's been out for probably 4 to 6 hours. You can look inside of the tents if you want. You can look in the bedrolls if you choose to.
Look inside this tent right here.
Okay. When you
I'll look
both
inside the other
open-
one.
Yeah. When you guys both open them up, all you see is looks like rotten food basically. You see some remnants of someone who was eating a meal inside of their tent. You do see what looks like some fur inside of the tent, like some patches of fur from being ripped off. You see, it looks like there was a skirmish inside of here. It looks like something got dragged out of the tent by what you would just have to assume is those wolves.
Oh, by the wolves.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
think the wolves ate whoever was here? I mean, there's only 2 bedrolls. Is there bedrolls inside the tent?
Yeah, there's bedrolls in the tent. Looks like there's 4 people here at one point.
Oh, there were 4 people here at one point. Interesting. But then there's goblin tracks as well. Curious.
Think we should keep going?
Well, if we can't find anything here, I think the next best thing would be to keep following the tracks.
Where do the tracks lead?
The tracks lead
Northwards.
north on this path.
Oh. Okay. Let's go north.
North we go.
All right. So as you're traveling on your path north, you slowly come up on what you have to assume are some abandoned tombs. You see this abandoned area out in the open. You stumble upon it. You see it looks like it's eroding. You do smell kind of a pungent smell as you're slowly coming up to it. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to attempt to search for hidden foes, potentially.
Search for hidden foes.
Perhaps with a perception check. Not like magically hidden, but just like if they're waiting for an ambush or something.
Yeah, why don't both of you roll a perception check?
Perception's not my strong suit here. That's not too bad. Oh, that's
Dynasty,
rather bad.
Zora, you just see the dirt and you see a broken down building in front of you. You don't see much. Thyreus, you see a couple tracks. You see it looks like they are leading around the outside perimeter of this building, but at the moment you don't see anyone.
But none go into the building.
Oh no, there's a lot of heavy foot traffic going in and out of the building. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So the tracks that you described, the tracks that we followed.
Yes, they are the goblin tracks. You suspect that they are in here somewhere, or they're around here somewhere.
What's your plan of approach, Zora?
I think I want to look around the back of the building and like kind of hide behind a tree and look behind it and see if there's anything behind the building.
I would also like to sneakily see if I can rotate.
Okay.
Be behind, sort of following where these tracks are going.
Why don't you guys both roll stealth? Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's true. You are in heavy armor. You are a paladin and very clunky.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not too good either, though.
All right, and you guys want to walk around?
Yeah, just walk in.
Well, we've already done it. We've already committed.
Yeah. All right. Well, as you're walking around, you stumble upon two goblins who are alerted to your presence. And with that, I
they're so
ask
tiny.
you guys to put yourself on the map real quick, and we will roll for initiative.
Yes, sir. Oh, I am ginormous.
Oh my god. Why are you guys
Fear me.
do that?
Did you save default? You have to like resave the token every time, basically, when you change the size and stuff.
Okay.
I also you got to pull up the combat turn boy thing. Turn tracker.
Sorry, 1 second, Josie.
No problem. No problemo. Oh,
Okay, there
you've done
go.
it for us.
Yes.
Oh, Combat Master.
Yes. All right.
Lovely.
So with that, it looks like these goblins do get the drop on you guys because, yeah, you guys aren't very sneaky.
Yes.
So let me pull up this guy's stuff here. What does the goblin do? All right.
They probably hit people real good.
So these goblins are still a little bit of a ways from you. I'm gonna say the distance is pretty accurate for where they're at. They're whatever 25, 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
So the one that's currently going, he is going to shoot at Zora with his short bow. Does 11 hit? No. No, it does not. Okay, and then he is going to end his turn. Alright, the next goblin is going to run up to you, Thyreus, and he's going to swipe at you with his scimitar.
I was going to ask friend or foe, but it seems that you've made that decision already.
Does a 12 hit?
Just barely. My AC is 12.
Oh.
Depending on the rules that you take.
Yes, 12 is going to hit.
Okay, that's all right. That is going to do some hurt and damage.
Alright. You can ask him on his turn, or on your turn. For that, and he's going to end his turn.
What was the question that Dynasty?
Oh, I asked what your health was because I had to walk away for a second, so he kind of updated me that you got hit and your AC was 12.
Yeah, as soon as I got slashed and you asked me that question, I feel like I would say a roughly 10 out of 14. Don't ask how I came up with that number.
It's an oddly specific percentage.
I am a precise man. Okay. I do not appreciate that. The goblin's like, okay, I got too many spells. Yeah, I'll save that for later. I think I was gonna keep it simple. Here's the problem though. This goblin is in melee range, isn't it?
Yes, he definitely hit you with a scimitar.
Okay, so
Ran by
Firebolt's
ya.
gonna have, this Firebolt's gonna have disadvantage. Wait, is it a ranged? No, it just says a cantrip, so it's not like. Would I have disadvantage if I cast Fireball at point blank?
No, but you may get some splash damage.
Firebolt?
Firebolt. Yeah, if it's right in
Yes,
front of
fire.
your face, if you shoot a firebolt right in front of it, fire's gonna also
Not a
be in your
fire,
face.
not a fireball. It's just it's a firebolt. It's just a little boy.
Oh, a little boy.
Little boy.
No, you're good. Go for it.
I'm a cast a little boy right in front of this guy's face, like directly at his face. That's is that the attack or is that the damage? Where's the attack roll? It looks like that was actually the attack roll because I rolled a d20 and I rolled a 9 apparently.
Oh yeah, 3 + 4 + 2. No, with a 9 that does not hit.
That is unfortunate. I was definitely just caught off guard or something. My aim was off.
Anything else?
That's all I really. I really don't want to leave melee range. I'm gonna sort of try and just call over to this and be like, "Help, please!"
All right. That's.
And then I end my turn. Yeah.
All right, Zora.
All right. How close is Thyreus away from me? Thyreus.
He is roughly 10 feet away from you. Lay on hands. Do you want to go up and touch him?
I didn't mean to put that in the chat, but I was just reading it. I'm still reading all my stuff.
Don't worry about healing me. I'd rather you just hit him very, very hard in the head.
Okay. I would like to use my bonus action. Do we get bonus actions and actions
Yes.
from the start? Okay,
Yeah,
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you got bonus actions.
I want to use Shield of Faith and put it around Jozy.
Will you link it for him?
Yes, once I can figure out how I just linked it. Remember. Okay, there we go.
Shield of Faith.
Ooh.
All right.
Thank you.
And
make sure you subtract one of your spell slots for that. I don't have automatic spell tracking on, sorry.
I can't. It won't let me change it.
Oh,
there it goes.
Oh, just put it at 1. I don't know why it was that. Okay, there you go. All right, so Thyreus, you now have a +2 bonus to your AC as long as Zora is concentrating on you or on the spell.
Yes, sir.
All right. You also
hit it with my scimitar. No, my rapier. Yes, my rapier, but I want to use Divine Smite.
Here we go.
All right, that is going to expel your other spell slot.
Yes.
Okay.
2d8?
So
at level 2?
Roll your attack to see if it hits. You have to move up to whatever goblin you want to attack.
I also want to say that Divine Smite, if we're playing raw, you only expend the spell slot if the hit connects.
Yeah,
Because it's when you hit, yeah.
I'm going to do this guy right next
Roll ahead. Go ahead and roll your rapier up at the top in your attacks.
2d8. That's an insane amount of early game power.
Yeah.
Does 12
Ooh,
hit?
unfortunately, a 12 does not hit.
Oh dang, this goblin's giving us some issues.
So I need to. I did not set up your guys' character sheets. I just let the character manager do it automatically, and it does not have to automatically roll damage and output stuff. So that's gonna be
Yeah, I just turned it on.
okay. I will do that for Dynasty when it needs to happen. All right, so that was your attack. It was your movement and your bonus action. Correct.
My turn.
That's the end of your turn. Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Back to the
No.
top of the turn order.
Oh, but I get my spell slot back.
Yes, you do. You got that back. All right, so it is the other goblin's turn. He is going to take a pot shot at Zora again and shoot her with his short bow. 9 does not hit.
It's okay. They're rolling low too.
And he is going to stay back here. Actually, he is going to hide as his bonus action.
Whoa, he can do that?
He has
Oh shoot!
So,
he's like a 2/3 of a rogue.
So this guy is hidden. And that is going to end his turn. It is now the other goblin's turn.
Oh no! Please, sir.
He is going to take a whack at Thyreus and hit him.
I am
scimitar.
sorry for offending you.
I'm out. I want to use a reaction to impose disadvantage on the goblin's attack roll.
Yo.
Can you link
Roll.
it?
Yes.
Beautiful. Protection. All right. Let's see if this hits. Disadvantage. That is a 16.
Bro, what?
Damn.
Does that beat your AC? Plus 2 to AC.
Yeah,
right.
no, my AC right now is 14. Okay,
All right, so
wait,
that's 3
wait a
damage.
second. Okay, 3 damage is a lot.
Damage is low, but still.
I only have 14 hit points total.
Oh no.
We may not make it very far.
Well, he told me not to heal him.
I thought you were going to kill him this turn.
All right, with that, this guy is also going to use Nimble Escape, but he is going to just disengage and move backwards.
Holy moly. Okay. You know
With
what?
that-
I think. Oh, jeez.
It is now Thyreus' turn.
I'm going to use one of my Blade Songs. While Blade Song is active, I have 2 uses of Blade Song per long rest. While Blade Song is active, I gain a bonus to AC equal to my intelligence, which is +4. I gain my walking speed increases by 10 feet. I have advantage on dexterity checks. I gain a bonus to Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration equal to my intelligence modifier. But I have 18 AC now. That's the important thing because I am scared.
All right, yeah. Can you just link it for me?
Yes, certainly. That's my bonus action. And for my normal action, I think what to do here. I think I would like to use a first level spell slot to cast Chromatic Orb. I hurl a 4-inch diameter sphere of energy at a creature that I see within range. I can choose a damage type, and I make a ranged spell attack. If it hits, they take 3d8 damage of the type I choose. I am choosing fire damage.
And spell
Excuse
save
me.
is DC 14, which is what am I making?
This is an attack roll. I make a ranged attack roll against the target.
Okay. All right. Yeah, go for it.
So I roll against their AC. Oh my goodness, dude.
You rolled a 8.
I rolled an 8.
That does not hit.
It's okay. I set some nearby shrubbery on fire. Oh, that is tragic. Zora, what's your AC?
My AC is 18.
Okay.
Metagamers.
I'm just well, I mean, like, okay, Zora, how?
No, you're fine. I don't care. You're fine.
I'm just gonna move my movement away. I think whatever. I guess my max movement's like 30 or 40 feet.
Yes.
Just away from the Gerblins and end my turn.
Okay. With that, Zora, you're up.
So I am going to move up to this goblin right here. And I'm going to use my last spell slot and cast a Thunderous Smite.
So that's also concentration. So if you use that, you're gonna drop the +2 for
right.
Thyreus.
Okay, never mind. I don't want to do that. I want him to be protected.
I am a baby. Making a wizard was a mistake.
Alright, I am just going to. So if I use something up here in this category, does that. Oh, never mind. It says it's an action.
These Gerblins,
I
man.
have 60 seconds. I'm reading. Alright, I'm going to use my breath weapon.
Can you link it? Creature must make a dexterity saving throw. The DC for the saving throw is 8 plus your constitution modifier. What's your constitution modifier? 2. DC
Plus proficiency.
10 plus proficiency. Your proficiency is 2, so 12. This guy needs to make a DC 12 dex check. And that is a 6. Alright, roll your 2d6 damage. With a 9, and you're a fire dragon? Fire?
Yes.
Alright, you shoot a big old breath of fire out of your mouth, and it hits this goblin, and he disintegrates into a pile of ash.
Oh.
He is gone.
Wait. What? Oh no.
They are pretty weak.
Apparently not, though. I'm very scared. I'm very, very scared of Gerblins.
And I don't know where the other one is hiding, correct?
Yes, he is currently hidden. You know that there is a goblin around, you just can't see where he's at.
Using my divine sense.
Link it.
Oh, wait a second. If they attempt to hide, shouldn't they be rolling stealth against our passive perception?
You're not wrong.
They shouldn't just like go invisible, right? I think they have to beat our passive perception.
You're correct. I did that wrong. Are you linking that? Whatever you're.
No, it was an action. I just used my action, so I'm just looking to see if there was anything that wasn't concentration. That was a bonus action that I had, but it doesn't like it. So I will end my turn there. Actually, you will end my turn because I don't have buttons.
Alright, and with that, this goblin is going to pop out. Move you. Pop out next to Zora and attack her. 3 hits.
What the heck? What are they feeding these goblins, man?
This goblin's got some weighted dice.
What are they?
He rolled a 19, so you're going to take 5 damage unless you have something else. Alright. And then he is going to use his nimble escape and disengage.
I believe she must also make a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on.
You are correct.
On Shield of Faith.
Saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
Oh my gosh, dude, these goblins are wrecking us.
Yeah, so you dropped your concentration on Shield of Faith. So.
How do you know what it
The DC spell save is 13. I scrolled up and looked at it.
These goblins.
Spell save DC at
Or
the
for-
top of your sheet. 13. There you go. Alright, so with that is the end of his turn. And it is back to Thyreus.
Jeez, I mean, man, I don't know, man. I'm like, no, that was just unlucky. Come on, okay, I'm gonna cast Firebolt again. It was just bad luck. I'm sure of it, right?
Are you sure
Like,
about that?
I'm not sure about that, but I want to say it was just bad luck. I would like to cast a Firebolt cantrip at this goblin.
Go for it. Roll it.
15.
15 hits. And with
Okay.
that, he disintegrates into a fucking ball of ash. He is one dead
Oh my
goblin.
gosh,
Hey.
I'm honestly in lore and also in real life, I'm a little frustrated with myself for using Blade Song on these stinky goblins.
And with that, you guys are now out of combat.
Oh, you gotta actually press the pause button in the Combat Master.
Oh no, I don't remember how to do that. See.
Just use the same menu again.
Main.
He uses weird shortcut.
It's paused. Well, it says it is now.
And then I'm gonna.
The circles aren't going away. I know that's weird, but
It's okay.
Bloop.
I'm just.
What the fuck are you doing? Okay, so anyways, the goblins that were out on patrol, which is what you deduce from them walking around the outside of the building, they are gone. Do you guys want to venture in? Do you want to? What do you guys want to do?
Oh man, I mean, do you have do you have any sort of healing?
I have lay on hands. So yeah, but Cure Wounds takes a spell slot. I don't get my spell slots back until I go to sleep. So I have lay on hands. It says blessed touch can heal wounds. You have a pool of healing power that replenishes when you take a big rest or a long rest. That pool, you can restore a number of hit points equal to your paladin level times 5, so 10.
Ooh.
An
I'll take-
action, you can touch a creature and draw power from the pool to restore a number of hit points to that creature up to a maximum amount. Alternatively, you can spend 5 hit points from your pool to cure the target of disease. Okay. So,
I
how
would.
hurt are you?
I'm 50% to the grave.
All right, so I'm going to heal him 7 hit points. Will that put you
Yeah.
in full?
7 will top me up. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need to save some for yourself?
Nope, I'm good.
I really wish a stiff wind doesn't kill me, but alas, that is the wizarding life.
Awesome. Okay, and then so are we currently at the back of the building still? Okay. Is there like windows or like can I roll to see if there's like a place where we can get in at through the back or if we have to go around?
When you first walked up, you saw the path that went right into it. There's a little stairway right here that goes into the main entrance of it.
Right. I'm not asking about that. I'm asking about the back.
The back, nope. Well, I mean, there's deteriorated walls, but there's no clear path into there besides the front.
And if we walk up the stones, we'll probably make a bunch more noise. I want to attempt to roll stealth again, even though I have heavy armor on.
I'm not sure if stealth is really our game here,
Think so?
for either of us in general. What?
Can we like hear anything? Any noises? A child screaming?
Are you guys
Let
at
me-
the back still? Or do you guys want to walk up by the front?
I will walk up by the front.
I don't really.
I mean, this
This
is
what-
where the goblins are, so.
Like we know they're there. I don't know if this will help at all. I'm a little worried about using another spell slot, but I could cast detect magic, but like realistically speaking, I don't think goblins are very magical.
I think so.
Probably not.
I think you should save it.
Probably just what if you just led the charge because you are very strong and meaty, and I'll just tag behind you and hopefully not get targeted.
All right, so we're gonna go around the front and like sneak our heads around the front corner, right here, just to see if there's any patrols or anything like out front if they heard us fighting.
Okay. I will tell you that when you look into there, you see nothing besides a set of stairs descending into the tomb.
Well, that's not ominous at
Alright.
all.
It's clear so far. You ready to go in?
After you, please.
All right, let's go.
I
We are going
I
to
was confronted
slowly
with
walk
my
in.
I was confronted with my own mortality.
All right, I don't know how this is gonna work, so bear with me.
Theater of the mind. Or do you mean the vision part?
The vision part.
Graphics performance notification.
Well, let me tell you
Maybe
this.
using an unsupported system.
Can you see anything?
No.
Hold, please.
I just got a
Did
big
you
warning message.
Did you
Oh, I
assign
see
us?
a little bit.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna assign you on every single one.
see.
Hold on, Josie. I'm
I
getting
see
this.
nothing.
How about now?
Oh wait. Nope. I do see it. I see a little dew. I did not zoom out. Silly me.
Okay.
So I see like a chimney shape as far as I can see.
So you
I think
are
this
The
is
rectangle.
yeah.
you are in the entrance.
Lights or
It is an underground tomb. The
Dude,
goblins live in the dark. They're nocturnal creatures.
Do you have dark vision?
For all intents and purposes, you guys both have dark vision for this. Normally,
Okay.
no, she does not, but I
Okay.
didn't want to make it more complicated than it needed to be.
Hmm.
So up to you.
I think recognizing that stealth perhaps isn't our strong suit, but I think we just approach cautiously and you lead the charge. I can back you up with some spells.
I'm gonna go right around to the end of this, what looks like to be a corner, and stick my head out and see if I can see anything.
Okay, roll a perception check. Zora.
Wrong thing. Hold on.
No, that was it. You did it right. Oh no.
I think you rolled a persuasion
Perception.
check.
Okay,
Perception.
you don't see nothing. It is too dark for you to see
Lost
what's
your
going
dark
on.
vision.
Yeah, you are currently
Got some dust in my eyes.
can't see nothing right now.
So dusty in here.
Can you see anything?
Don't see anything. I'm just gonna continue forward 5 feet
Okay.
at a time.
I guess I'll just follow her.
And
as
do
you
I
step into that
see what's in
room-
the middle?
Yes, as you step into that room, you see.
Oh, no.
There's got to be a faster way to do this. You see two more goblins. Boop. And
Oh,
in the
shoot.
center, you see what appears to be. It looks kind of like an offering room. It looks like a brazier set up for, sacrifices and donations. Looks like you can, this was a ancient abandoned tomb. You can't tell exactly what it was for at this point, but that's what you see in the middle.
And we see the goblins, and they see us now.
Oh yeah, you walked right into their room. You see bedding set up in the corners. It looks like this is where they're camping out. This is their house. And you just walked right into it. So with that, we are gonna roll.
Sorry for walking in unannounced into your house, but also foul creatures must be vanquished.
Can we hear anything now that we're inside?
You hear two fucking pissed off goblins growling at you.
Goblin.
Goblin noises.
So we don't hear or see any like resemblance of any children or anything around here yet.
Not where you are at.
Okay.
Why is this not working? Oh, I wonder if it's because I reloaded.
You want us to roll initiative or you roll?
You can go ahead and roll, so I can get the pop-up thing and see if this thing will freaking work.
Whoa!
Yeah, API is broken.
Where were you earlier?
How do you? What?
I don't need to have a 20 in initiative.
Josie, what's the command to pop up the turn order?
It's on your hotbar on the left somewhere. I don't know if it's what the command is, but it looks like a little clock.
Clock. Okay. All right. Yes. Settings. Zora. 21.
Wow. Okay. I guess I'm rolling like poop today. That's okay.
Me too.
You just got a nat 20. You got 2 nat 20s.
An initiative.
You got 2 nat 20s in this. What do you mean it doesn't matter? It matters a lot. You could potentially kill one of them.
Hopefully.
Oh my gosh, 19. Yo, these goblins.
High roll.
Holy.
What? What? These goblins are built different, man.
This goblin roll is 20 on it. What the fuck? All right.
This is not okay.
No.
Alrighty, with that, we are going
Everything
to
is
combat.
not Daijobu.
Oh yeah, all the APIs are broken. Oh, that's so annoying. All right.
You have to restart the sandbox.
Yeah, I don't want to get out right now and do that. We'll just do
Okay.
it the old-fashioned way. So right now it is the bottom goblin, and seeing Zora walk into his room, he's going to run right up to her, and he is going to hit her with his scimitar.
A bottom goblin, also known as the boblin.
The boblin.
The boblin.
17 does not hit. All right, so he is going to disengage and move back. That is going to end his turn. Zora, you do not have a 42 on initiative. You have a 21 on initiative. There it goes. Zora, it's your turn.
I am gonna walk up. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna walk up to the goblin that just hit me and smack him with my mace. Maybe. Nope, my rapier.
You could smack him with your rapier. It would be not a very effective usage of it, but you could.
A 14 does not hit.
It does not hit?
Does not hit.
Wait, these are some busted goblins.
A little bit.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Boy.
let's see.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I know I have no spell slots. Thank you. Think I can do anything else? Nope. That's the end of my turn, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Have anything else?
Yeah, it's now the other goblin's turn.
Definitely can say that I'm missing my second attack.
All right.
14 doesn't hit.
On this now the second goblin's turn. He's going to run up and flank on the other side of Zora here.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
And he is also going to attack with scimitar. 9 does not hit.
Okay, it's okay.
All right, that is the end of the turn. Thyreus.
She's very strong. Yes, Thyreus is a little more aware of his capabilities. Is not super stoked about going in gung ho anymore. I'm just gonna move so I have vision of these goblins, and I would like to cast a firebolt at the one directly next to Zora.
Okay.
That is a whopping 23 and 1 damage.
Yep, that hits 4-1.
Oh man, and then I'm just gonna duck back behind this little turn here and end my turn.
The goblin feels his hair singe, and he's not sure why as you sneak back around the corner.
Well, listen, I mean, like they don't seem to have more than 10 hit points. I feel like 1 damage is a more than just a hair singed.
Okay, he has some third degree burns on the back of his arm and neck.
There you go.
All right. All right, it is now the goblin's turn, and he is going to come up to Zora. And he's going to take a hit with a scimitar. 7 does not hit.
No go, bro.
Alright, that is going to be the end of his turn. And Zora, you are up.
Alright, the one that just hit me, I'm going to smack him with my mace this time.
14 doesn't hit.
Oh my gosh.
I rolled that same thing with my rapier. Crap. And I can't move. Alright,
I mean, you probably can. You're probably tanky enough to not like get opportunity attack, right?
I don't know the answer to that question.
I feel like, well, I don't know.
Do you want to end your turn there, or do you want to move?
Yeah, I'll just end my turn there. That way I can stay within melee range from my melee weapons. Oh, now it's the goblin's turn.
Yeah, it looks like... Did it somehow skip your turn, Thyreus?
No, I think what happened was Zora somehow got their initiative changed back to 42 instead of.
Yeah, what
I
is
don't know why
going
it
on?
keeps
Like 20 something.
changing. So it
Weird.
should be this guy's turn. Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's just
Keeps
yeah,
changing? Yeah, I don't know.
it keeps changing. It's kind of
Alright.
weird.
I got it. So this guy is going to try and hit Zora. 14 doesn't do it. Alright, Thyreus, it is your turn.
I just want to shout around the corner. I know you're not. I know you're missing a lot of attacks, but I actually like the way this is panning out a lot better than our previous encounter. And then I peek out around the corner. I move 10 feet, so I have line of vision, and I just cast a fireball, and I'm gonna be a coward and duck behind again. It's gonna hit the closest one. Ooh, 7. All right, all right.
That one disintegrates
There you go.
him. You leave a burnt pile of ash on the ground. That one is gone.
That was for earlier. I know you were a different goblin. I also know that you're dead. I'm gonna run away again.
Alright, and it is Goblin's turn again, and he is going to attack Zora with his scimitar. He's hoping for the best.
Nope.
No dice. Alright, Zora, you are...
And I'm gonna smack him with my mace.
I believe in you.
An 18 does hit. You have to roll the damage for it, though. What is it?
Oh, that's right.
You just click the damage portion separately, basically. It's like a separate
rolls your
clicky.
rapier damage.
Oh, oops.
I mean, the damage is the same for both, I think, right? Also, you have to click the actual damage number, I think, not the.
That's what she's doing.
Oh, well, then, you know what? Maybe we...
1d6 plus 4.
Plus 4, okay.
Just
So
roll it real quick.
1d6.
3 plus 4, 7. This
7.
guy gets smashed into a bloody pulp by your mace. And he is gone.
Are they dead?
They're dead. Come on out.
Oh, thank goodness.
You want to investigate this thing in the middle of the room? See if there's
Could
anything like, how tall is it?
Oh, it's not that tall. It's about 2 feet off the ground, and it looks like there's a... It's kind of like dish-shaped, so the center of it kind of ducks down, so like you could put stuff into it.
Zora, you're knowledgeable about religious things. Would you maybe be able to discern anything out of this?
I'll give you the option to roll religion, history, or just a flat-out investigation check. Choice is yours.
I would like to roll a history check. That's not very good.
Zora?
Okay, yes, I will do a history check as well.
What's the point of having +6s?
What was it? History or what was the other one?
History, religion, or investigation.
They're all 0. Really
your religion is +0? There's no way your religion is +0.
It is, because it's on intelligence. My intelligence is 0. My modifier is
0. You're a paladin.
I do have divine scent, but...
Link it.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Within 60 feet, you do not detect any celestial fiends or undead.
And then I want to roll history to see what the insignia means on here.
Go ahead. Okay, 12 and a 9. All right, so what you see inside of this room is on the north wall there's a worn painted mural showing like the history of an order of knights long since passed. So you can see like partial. Why am I struggling? Part of it is worn away just from time. Part of it's worn away from goblins taking pieces of the brick to make little forts and little things inside of their newfound hideout. Opposite of the mural, there is an oath written in the wall. It says, "I, Sextus Thyreus, swear the Delian oath to serve law, battle chaos, and strive to keep the Delian order and the lore secret." There's an offering table here where in times past, it looks like people would come to pay tribute to the knights here before venturing on to see their tombs. Currently, it looks like a living area for the goblins. You see those torn up bedrolls I talked about, piles of fur scattered around the room, and it looks like you killed the guys living here.
Nice.
I really want to like tidy up this room because like this desecration makes me upset, but I know that we have a time pressure, and so I would rather hesitantly move on, but make a mental note to myself that if we come back in maybe safer times to maybe help fix this place up a bit because it used to seem to have belonged to a noble order that fits my ideals.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, what do you guys want to do? Keep venturing on?
Great. Yes, we are going to
Keep on
venture
keeping on.
more down this hall.
Oh,
And
wait,
I'm
well,
gonna.
back.
What?
Are you just walking right down this hallway?
Yeah. You said 60 feet. There's nothing here.
You're right, but as you step right where you are currently,
Oh
I
you
no.
hear a
Still.
click. As you hear the
Oh
click, you see a
yo.
scythe come down from the ceiling, and it is going to hit you for 6 damage.
Okay, wait, that's actually a lot though.
That's a lot. I'm at like 9.
What?
So you stepped on this tile here. You notice that the tile moved when you stepped on it.
This man is conditioning us now to be ever vigilant.
What way did the scimitar swing
It
or
went,
shoot out or?
Sorry, I will draw it real quick.
That'd be a little helpful.
It went from this way to this way. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yes, it went basically north to south across there. So I'm sure Thyreus, you saw that, right?
I did see that, and I would I would love to make a perception check to look for other traps.
Okay, go ahead, roll it.
Oh no.
Alrighty. You don't see anything, but you do know where that tile was that Zora stepped on.
Okay. Yeah, I know that.
Sorry.
Zora, do you see anything?
Let me roll a perception check and find out.
Oh dear.
All these tiles look the same to you. You don't even know which one you stepped on.
I don't like this. I don't like this, man. Is there something heavy nearby?
There's pieces of broken brick laying around. I mean, you can pick up a brick and throw it around.
This is going to slow us down significantly. I'd like to use
That's
Mage
okay.
Hand. I'd like to use Mage Hand and just kind of randomly touch the hallway floor, see if I trigger any particular trap.
Yeah, go for it.
I
What is
cast
Mage Hand?
Mage Hand's a cantrip. It basically just lets me use like a distended hand or
Oh, okay.
disjointed hand. Yeah.
Does the mage hand have a weight?
Carry more than 10 pounds. So yeah, I mean,
Can it?
I don't think I would like really be pushing anything big anyways, regardless.
Okay. I will let you know that there is footprints, small goblin footprints, running over the trap, and it looks like they are able to freely pass over it.
Frick. Hmm.
But that is all you can discern from this tile.
Well, this sucks. I mean, I could. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I mean, I could just go in, I guess. I don't have any other options. I don't know what traps there are. I think I'm just gonna like.
Grab a handful of rocks and just throw all of them.
I did that already.
Yeah, nothing else happened.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe you're good. While I'm waiting for him to come down the hallway, I want to cast Lay on Hands and use
Okay.
the rest of my 3 points to give myself
Okay.
healing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Give yourself
I'm just
3 hit
gonna
points.
run. I'm just gonna run as fast as possible, but like around this one pressure plate I know that exists.
Okay. Are you running past Zora, or are you just running up to Zora?
No, up to Zora, like
Okay.
side by side, like right there.
All right.
Maybe we should have found a store so we could have bought some.
We don't have any money.
Oh, I have 10 GP in my character
Oh,
sheet.
Starting wealth.
right. I forgot about that.
All right.
All right, so I want to use Divine Sense again around the corner down this next hallway.
Okay. You do not notice any celestial blah 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 or undead beings. Celestial.
Or Fiend.
You know what? Let me double check real quick. Sorry.
Are goblins fiends? I feel like goblins are humanoids, right?
Yes,
I don't
they
know.
are humanoids. They are everything you see is everything you don't see. You don't see nothing. You don't see any what is it? Celestial fiends or undead. Nope. You can't sense none of that.
Okay, but in the same radius, I also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
You do sense that there is an altar ahead.
There's an altar ahead. That could be where they're keeping the kid.
This is true. I'm scared of everything now, though. I
As you
don't get
should
outside
be.
much, if you couldn't tell.
As you should be.
I mean, what do you want to do? Do you want to pull back
No, there's
or
not really much we can do. I think we should just keep pressing
keep
forward, but
pressing forward? All right.
maybe a little slower.
Um,
Is if this is a
I,
hallway, maybe take a bit of
yeah.
a
Can
slow
I
bit.
roll a perception check and see what is down? If there's any traps down this hallway?
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
I would
Finally.
also.
Are you
Oh,
poking your head around the corner?
Yes.
Okay.
that's your third nat 20.
Yes, it's rigged. It's alright. As you poke your head around the corner, you notice down at the end of the hallway inside of this room that there are 2 goblins and what looks like to be a bugbear, but you're not entirely sure.
A what?
Oh
A bugbear.
no.
What is a bugbear?
They are nasty creatures. They really only know violence, and they're very, very, very strong.
Oh no. Well, there is at least a bugaboo or a
Bugaboo.
bugbear and
Bugaboo.
and some goblins down this hallway. I don't know if
I
we're
should also mention that
equipped to handle them.
in the corner of the room you see a small child caged up.
Mm.
The child is there too.
How long
He's
is
in a
this hallway?
cage. Are you good with Do you have any tinker tools or any lock picking skills that we
Well,
can maybe?
no, but I'm sure with I mean, both of us are not good at sneaking, so regardless, I think getting the child out, if we use force, it's fine because we're gonna have to deal with these enemies first. I have a
True.
spell. I have a spell called Sleep. Um, how far away are they? How long is this hallway?
The hallway itself
50,
is
60
about
feet.
30 feet. The room ahead is about 60 to 80 feet in total.
Am I allowed to peek around as Zora is doing, or would I?
Absolutely. From where you guys are at, I don't think that they can see you.
Okay.
But I would be wary of venturing further.
Yes, no, I understand. I would like to cast sleep. Sleep lets me cast an AoE sleep spell. There is no save, but I roll 5d8, and the total value is how many hit points of creatures that the spell can affect. So starting from the lowest HP creature, which will probably be the goblins, they're gonna fall asleep for
Can you link it?
I can link it. They fall asleep for 1 minute. But I'd like to cast sleeper. I think if I just click this, it'll do all the values. Yeah. So yeah, spell sends creatures into magical slumber. Roll 5d8. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range, which is 90 feet, are affected in ascending order of their current hit points, ignoring unconscious creatures. So
Ascending means
yeah, I want
has the highest.
Whoever has the lowest falls asleep first, and then you take that away from the total.
Okay. That being said, then both of the goblins you see slowly sit down and start to fall asleep, but the bugbear shakes it off and can
That's
tell
what I
that
figured.
something is going on. He's not sure what yet.
Yes. I can only hold this for a minute, so I would advise us to go in now and deal with this bugbear as quickly as possible. We can extract the child and get out before they wake up.
Is noise? Do they hear noise? Like, will
It
that wake them
says
up out of their sleep, or do we want to try to get that bug of thingy down the
it is
hallway?
it's a pretty strong sleep spell. They're only going to be woken up if they're physically assaulted. Or if the spell ends, which means we should really go now.
All right, so I'm gonna run in here and I'm gonna run up to this dude and smack him with my mace.
Oh, are ya? Okay. With that, we will roll initiative. Oh god, no, get out of there. Clear.
We've started becoming competent.
Alright, you guys can go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, fine. There's my good roll. I didn't select my character though, like a ding dong. Of course, the bugbear rolls highest, dude.
Actually, he didn't roll a 16, but I forgot to also select mine. You didn't add your token. Let me see here.
Yeah, I missed my button.
Thyreus. What did you roll? 19 point.
I rolled an 18.
Flat. Ooh, neat. Why is it not doing that? 18. Okay. Alrighty, top of the turn order. We will let
Oh, I
Zora
get to go first.
have her
Oh, yeah.
surprise attack. So Zora, go ahead and do your attack that you said.
14.
14 does not hit.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
With that, Thyreus, it is your turn. We start proper initiative.
Okay.
Keep in mind the goblins are still there. They're just sleeping.
Yes. As long as we don't attack them, we should be fine.
Unless you want to attack them while they're sleeping.
No, I'd rather. Well, I think we can kill the bugbear before they wake up.
Okay.
How confident am I that this is gonna hit? Not very confident. So I think I'm just gonna keep it simple and cast Firebolt. That's not gonna hit.
That does not hit.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Do you want to move up?
Not very. I'll maybe move a little bit, but I'm not super interested in getting like super in there, to be honest. Actually, you know what? I'll move up to be in the room.
Okay.
But like the furthest away from
I'm gonna die.
bugbear. You'll be fine.
I have 12 hit points.
Alright, with that, it is now the bugbear's turn. And after getting swung at by a big old lizard looking person and seeing other people venture in his room and his goblins fall asleep, he's pretty pissed. And he is going to... He's going to take out his Morning Star and he is going to swing at Zora.
Oh dear.
I don't know what this means. Feel free to interpret that and tell me what you think it means. A melee weapon deals 1.
So that means that if you use roll 20, the extra die is rolled automatically.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, he's gonna swing at Zora with his Morningstar.
That's a lot of damage. That's okay.
That's
You'll be
seven.
fine. You're fine.
7 doesn't hit. He tries to
You're
swing at
fine.
you, and you just move out of the way. With that, he is going to end his turn.
Alright,
You'll be
I'm gonna
fine.
Try my rapier this time and slit him across his throat. How that works? I don't even know what a rapier looks like.
It's a little stabby stab.
Yeah, you're good. But that
Oh,
11
man.
That does not hit.
doesn't touch him.
I'm starting to get a little worried that this combat may go on for more than 10 rounds.
We shall see.
Because that's when these boys are gonna wake up.
Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
I'm looking. Give me a second. No, I don't think I can do anything else.
All right. Then with that, top of the turn order, it is not. It's 36. It's 18. Thyreus.
Even if it is 36, I'm just gonna. Oh, wait a second. How are you adding me to the turn order? I think I know what's
just
happening.
Realized. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
incrementing by 18 every round, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm gonna add you again. 18.
Yeah.
Delete.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, I don't want to use my spell slot. I really only have one thing I can do, and that's Firebolt. So I think we're just gonna keep throwing hits at each other until somebody falls over.
Right. That's all we can do.
Oh no, dude.
Yeah, unfortunately,
That was good damage.
that 12
No.
just does not connect. It flies right past him and hits on the wall behind
Oh
him.
man, we're rolling so low. Oh man, it's okay. The bugbear's rolling low too. So
Yeah, is there anything else you want to do?
no, this is all I can do.
Alright, it is now back to the bugbear's turn. Seeing these two little people come in here and start attacking him, he is pretty upset with that. He is going to take his javelin and attempt to stab Zora with it.
Okay.
But,
That misses.
10 damage.
yeah, that glances off of you though, and it doesn't connect, unfortunately. And that is going to be the end of his turn. Zora.
He is going to get smacked
I think you mean
with
fortunately.
my mace. Hopefully.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh my gosh, what's up with these 12s?
Sorry about your rolls. Alright,
Okay.
anything else you want to do, Zora?
I think that would count as an action. No, I know it will count as an action. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Thyreus, you are up.
I am going to use my bonus action to activate Blade Song, bumping my AC up to 16 and giving all the other advantages that I described before. I will link it again, mostly for the AC.
Go for it.
And I will use my normal action to cast a Firebolt, and this time for sure. This time for sure, it's gonna hit. All right, there we go. All right. We've started doing damage.
Yes.
Plus 3. Alright, yeah, he takes a fireball straight to the freaking chest, and it singes him. He's all burnt up, and he's got some skin peeling off, and he's feeling it. He's feeling the
Ugh.
flames.
Gross.
Anything else for you?
Nah, I'm okay.
Alright, Bugbear is up. He is getting aggravated. He is going to take his Morningstar and attack the person right in front of him.
You're doing a great job, Zora.
Denied.
Does not hit. You are one tough cookie to crack. Alright, that's going to be the end of his turn. Zora, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna try again with my rapier. Nope. God damn. I suck.
What's the? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
After you.
that's about the only thing I can do. Yeah, I don't
Rolls
have
are
anything else.
unfortunate tonight. Thyreus.
What's the setup of this room?
So,
Um,
it's called.
what are you trying to figure out?
I just want to know, like, so
Mm.
we're like in a crumbling ruin, right?
You're in an abandoned tomb.
Are there any large stone structures that I could perhaps attempt to knock onto this guy?
Well, you are basically underground inside of this tomb. So obviously the roof you could try to bring down, but you don't know what kind of damage that might do for the structural integrity of the entire place. It could all
Yeah, I don't
collapse.
want to do that because I don't want to kill myself, Zora, or the girl. That
Other
seems
than
like a
that,
bad idea.
there's the altar in front of you. Since you are now both in the room, you can tell that there's a statue on the altar. But you can't see what the statue says. There's like a nameplate at the bottom of it, but neither of you are close enough to read it.
Yeah, and I think it's disrespectful to be destroying the statue. Okay, then much do I? Well, no, I don't want to do that yet. Anyways, I think I'm still gonna cast Fireball. I'm saving my last spell slot for emergencies. Okay, here we go. Here are the rolls. Max damage.
Woo, let's
That
go.
connects. He is burned. His the whole front of him is just on fire. His hair is burning off. His skin's actually on his arm is starting to just fold off and melt in clumps. He
Oh
looks
my gosh.
badly damaged.
Gross.
Yeah.
Fantastic word description.
Thank you.
Great
Is
shot.
that the end of your turn?
Eat a big one. Oh yeah, that's my turn.
All right. It is the bugbear's turn. He is getting desperate. He sees that there's a caster back there that keeps wailing on him, and he is going to try to move up and run at you. Zora, do you want to make an opportunity attack?
Yes, I want to make an opportunity attack and a reaction.
Go for it.
I think it takes a reaction.
Yeah, it takes a reaction to do an opportunity attack. You can't do both. Oh, and your reaction is the opportunity attack.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, I see.
It's okay. I'm a little confident in my ability to dodge him.
What do you want to do? Do you want to attack him?
I'm gonna attack him because maybe I can kill him before he gets there.
Okay.
Stroke of luck, because I haven't been rolling at all. With my rapier, I'm gonna hit him from behind. Oh.
Yo, let's go.
Roll your damage. Was it 1d8 plus 4?
1d8.
Yeah, so
I think
roll
it's
My
1d8.
rapier.
Yeah. It wouldn't be +4. I think it'd be like +2 if anything, unless she has like 4
Crit.
decks or something.
Oh,
Ooh.
Well,
God.
Wait, she has 4 decks?
Yeah. No.
Oh my gosh,
Nope,
these
no,
are
no.
huge hits.
Rapier's a versatile weapon, so you can use strength or dex. So she's a strength-based build. So she has +4 strength.
Oh, okay, shoot.
yes.
Strong as fuck, boy.
Let's go.
All right.
That's a big hit.
As you are, as the bugbear tries to run by you, seeing the threat of Thyreus, you turn around and cleave his head straight off.
Yes.
Oh,
He is
let's go.
Gone.
Let's go.
So you are still in combat, though. You have 2 sleeping goblins here you need to take care of.
Let's
So-
open up this cage.
Well, point of order. We don't have many turns left. And I don't know how to say this in character, but out of character, because they are unconscious, I'm pretty sure we have. Do attacks crit on unconscious characters, or
it's
is it just
auto-crit.
advantage? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you could just execute them.
Yeah, for this, I will
Zora.
say if you wanted to, if you say you wanted to just kill them, like slit their throat or whatever, then I'll call it as a one-hit kill. I'm not gonna make you guys roll damage for that.
I
Okay,
would
wanna
I
kill
would
him.
become. I think we should do that. I think we should do that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. We will say that you guys kill both of these goblins.
And by we I mean you, because I don't want to get
Yeah,
blood
the
on my
holy
hands because
paladin
blood
is
is
gonna
gross.
kill everything. That's right. Yep.
Well, they're unholy creatures. They're unholy
They are unholy
creatures.
creatures.
Yeah, it's fine. That's their whole
Alright.
MO.
So you have successfully cleared out the immediate threat. You still have the girl in the cage. You can go up there and approach to her. You can look at the altar room. You can do whatever you want.
I want to approach the cage and try to get into it.
Okay.
I approve of this idea.
The cage does not have any type of like major lock on it. It looks like the child was hiding there mostly just in fear of the bugbear. But there is just a simple, basically latch mechanism on the cage. You can lift right up on it and let her out.
All right. Come on, little girl. Girl, right? He said his daughter. Yeah. Okay. Come on, little girl. We're here on behalf of your father. We're going to take you home.
What's
Hurry,
your...
let's run before
Wait,
any other bad guys come.
we're probably fine. Well, I would agree. I wouldn't stay here too long. What's your name?
My name is Bess. Thank you so much for saving me. I thought that for sure that they were going to sacrifice me. They seem to think that there's something more to this hideout than there is, but they kept attacking the walls and they couldn't do anything. I don't know what they were doing, but they wanted to sacrifice me.
Attacking the walls.
That's what they were doing. They were behaving really weird.
All right. Well, we can figure it out when we get back to town. Thyreus, do you want to look around or
No,
can
I'm
we...
just okay. I mean, we can leave. I'm just scared.
There was a
I am a
statue on
scaredy
top of there
boy.
with the nameplate. You guys didn't check that out.
That's true. I
A
forgot that
statue where?
existed.
There's a statue on top of the altar.
Let's check out this. I'm gonna take a peek at the statue as Zora consoles this clearly distressed child.
All right.
I'm going to walk right here with her.
Okay. So
Let's take a look at this statue.
atop of the altar is a statue of Sextus Varnus with a nameplate that says, Sextus Varnus, leader of the Order of Knights. If you are to keep this, you must first give it to me. And that's all it says.
Oh no.
It says, you must give it to me.
If you are to keep this, you must first give it to me.
What do you think it means by that?
This is probably a riddle, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I will let you know, if you do recall, in the previous room, there was an oath written on the wall.
That's true, and I completely forgot what the oath was.
You could always go back and look.
We have to go through the trap room for the trap hallway as well.
Yeah, but you guys know
That's
where the trap
true.
is.
We do know where the trap is, and I ran through and nothing happened, so as long as we take the exact
Right.
route back, we should be fine.
Do you want to go
All
back and
right.
look?
Well, I don't know. Does that mean that we're not gonna be able to leave because we didn't give him anything?
I mean, we can come back and check it out.
Yeah, let's go into the oath room.
Let's go back and review the oath room, because something that I'm a little curious as to why these goblins and why their behavior was so strange.
Right.
All right.
Saunter on.
What
Yeah.
does the oath say?
Back into the room, you see the wall with the oath written. It says, I, Sextus Varnus, swear to the Delian oath to serve law, battle chaos, and strive to keep the Delian lore secret.
Okay.
Keep what more secret?
The Delian lore secret. And on the
What do
statue
you
in the other
mean
room,
lore?
it says.
On the statue in the other room, it says, if you are to
Says,
keep this,
right.
you must first give it to me.
So we want to keep the girl. I mean, he basically already had her, right?
I don't think that the statue was at all related to the bugbear. Like, I think they took over this place after it, after it became ruins. This is just a separate thing.
Well, let's pledge our oath to it.
Well, you're very quick to change your allegiance.
I mean, do we have another choice, or do you think it's just
Well, okay, so
garbage and we could just leave? I mean, we walked in fine.
I'd like to talk to Bess.
Okay.
Bess, you said that they were behaving strangely, like hitting the walls and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me about this whole, like, what happened when you were captured?
So the goblins came and got me. I couldn't understand what they were saying, but they were pointing at the altar and they were pointing at me and they were making like knife across the throat type things, like they were supposed to kill me. Um, I don't know why though.
I don't know why either, because
Goblins also have pretty low intelligence.
right, that's like, is there like a spiritual thing? Like, I'm really conflicted because the scholastic part of me wants to stay and investigate this mystery, but I also know we have a duty to return this girl. But there's also part of it that's like worried that like, what if she's been affected by whatever this weird curse thing is? Like, you know what I mean?
She
Yeah.
does say that. She does tell you that seeing the bodies in here now that you guys have came in here, she does say that this is all the people that she's seen. All 5 of these people is all the people that she's seen in here.
Right.
You want to go investigate the temple more? I mean, we're not
It's
any
it's
longer
more
on a time crunch.
it's more that I feel like the responsible thing would be to get her back to her dad first, and we can come back after that.
True.
Would that be okay? Asking the DM.
Yeah, if you want to say you just do a time skip, we can say you take her back to town. Did
I
you remember to? Did you remember what the blacksmith said to you?
Well, we are going to get a reward if we return her.
He also gave you basically 2 things. He said if you bring me X, you'll get a bounty, and he'll also
the ears,
reward you.
goblin ears. Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, we should cut off the ears of these goblins. And by we, I mean you.
Why do I have to cut off the ears?
I don't want to. Blood is gross.
Do you guys want to cut off all the goblin ears?
I'm going to cut off all the goblin ears.
I don't exactly
Very
remember
weird.
how much. It'll probably be good anyways. It'll be like, hey, we got rid of these goblins, and maybe since the bugbear head is like, I mean, it might be a little overkill, but we can be like, hey, there was a bugbear, like at least just for their own. I don't know what the word is. Peace of mind. Like we don't have to necessarily accept the reward, but just saying that like, hey, there was a bugbear and it's dead now too.
And I want to cut off his head and put it in the altar as we're leaving as
Uh,
a sacrifice.
okay, I guess that's a little morbid, but sure, whatever. You're the religious
I mean,
one,
we
not
gotta
me.
have something
So
for a sacrifice. The altar and the
listen, I'm just saying, you know more about this than I do. You can do whatever you want.
dead is empty. We need to fill it. I feel
I-
like we owe it, like as a good omen, to respect the temple lore. And
I would be rather shocked if bloody murder is part of any kind of good religion, but again, you do as
he
you wish.
dead. I mean, we already murdered them because they did wrong.
Okay. You
And
can
I
do
fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. So
That's fair. I just think that the decapitated head on the altar is a bit much, but fine.
So do you guys want to collect all of the ears?
yes.
Yes.
And what are you doing exactly with the head? Do you want to take it back, or do you want to put it in this brazier for sacrifices?
We're gonna take the ears of the bear and take the ears with us, but I want to put the head on the altar.
This is a
Or
very
on the-
gruesome.
Whatever you're supposed to put it on.
This is a very gruesome visage.
All right, so we'll say that the head goes into the brazier for offering, and you guys run back to town with Bess and take the goblin ears.
Yep. Okay.
All right, back in town in the tavern, you turn in the ears to the blacksmith. He
You know, we
gives
never
you-
got your name.
The blacksmith's name is Harold.
Does Sir Blacksmith talk in third person?
No, sorry. My name is Harold.
I'm
you
sorry,
very
I just
much.
wanted to give you a hard time.
No, you're fine. I've done this to you so many times. It's only fair. Yeah. So the bartender, blacksmith's name is Harold. Um, he takes the 6 pairs of goblin ears and in return gives you 6 silver. And he
Ooh.
says, "Thank you so much for bringing my daughter back.
3 for you and 3 for me.
If you need anything made in my forge, please come by and I will make you any weapon that you like."
Do you guys have a store around here? Yeah.
I was going to ask really quickly. Do you know anything about? Oh, man. Okay, I feel like my character would remember the name of Sextus Sextus or whatever, Sextus Varnus and his Darien order. I feel like Thyreus remember these words.
Yes.
Jozy, the person, does not.
Right.
So you can ask him about it, yeah, and he will tell you that Sextus Varnus was the leader of the Order of the Knights. He was around 200 or 300 years ago. He's no longer around. Why do you ask? Where did you hear the name?
We found your daughter in a ruin of perhaps a temple or church that was dedicated to this order. Or I guess you said it was a crypt, excuse me.
It was
An
an abandoned tomb.
abandoned tomb. Wait a sec. If it's a tomb, why didn't
What's that, Thyreus? What did you say? Did you stumble onto the secret?
I don't know if I did, but now I just like I don't know if I I I don't know if I
any like dead coffins or anything in the tomb that we've seen so far. Maybe we should
now I'm just confused. But like not like
go
because
investigate some more.
right.
I know you guys did want to go back, but I know Zora, you also asked about if there was any merchants in town, which there is. This is a normal town. We have a general merchant. We have, obviously, I'm the blacksmith. We have an armorer in town as well.
If you are to keep it, you must give it to me first.
All right, I'd like to go to the general merchant first before we go investigate the rest of the tomb because I would like to see if there's any healing potions. And do you guys have an inn somewhere that we could possibly take a rest?
There's rooms here
Are
in the
we
tavern.
in an inn tavern slash thing?
Yep, there are 4 rooms here if you wanted to stay here.
We could take a brief short rest before going back.
Then our spell slots wouldn't come back. I don't know if there's any more danger.
That's true. I would get one spell slot
Do you
back.
want a short rest or long rest?
I want to go to the store and then I want to take a long rest.
Okay. I'll do it with you, but I'm just gonna be thinking. Go off and do some shopping. I'm gonna think.
All right. We will say that you travel over to the general merchant, and you are inside now. Whatever you want to do.
How much is a healing potion? And what kind of healing potions do you have?
We have basic healing potions. We have a alchemist in town. They are 5 gold each for this single one shot that we're in.
Can I buy 2 healing potions?
You can buy 2 healing potions. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Cha-ching. 3. I
You said
give
they were
you silver pieces, by the way. Not gold pieces.
I didn't put that in there. It said 10 gold pieces.
I know, but you added 3 to it. I'm just looking.
Yeah. Oh, you did give us 3.
Yeah. You have 0 gold, 3 silver. So yes, you now have 2 regular uncommon healing potions. Would you like to go back to the tavern and rest with Thyreus?
Sorry, were you talking to me? I was thinking.
She bought 2 healing potions, and I'm asking her if she wants to go back and rest where you are at.
I would like to go rest now, please.
Okay. You guys are more than welcome to go into one of the rooms and rest. The blacksmith has offered to pay for your night in the rooms.
Thank
That's
you.
very kind of you.
Yeah.
I have no control over my token.
Oh, don't you? Okay.
It's okay, theater of the mind.
So annoying.
You have to do that every time, Josie?
No, so the way you do it is you set the permissions on the token, and then you click the character in the journal and edit, and from there you can re-update the new token, which will have all the perms and whatever changes saved onto it.
Gotcha. This is stuff I have not done yet. DMing
Yeah, that's
Do
no
Josie's
problem.
too?
Huh? Yeah, I did Josie's.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can move it. I can move it.
Ooh, I want
I
to try
need to see
something.
if I get
Before you
that.
guys touch anything in your sheet.
All right. Are you gonna do like one of the short rest, long rest API things?
Yes, but I found my API is broken because I read it, so never mind. You guys are on your own.
All right.
Alright.
All right. So we're in long
Figure
rest
out when I
territory
get
though,
back.
right?
Oh yeah, you're inside of a tavern, inside of a town. You guys are safe. There's.
I'm pretty sure you get everything back.
Oh yeah. You're
The
good.
only thing you don't get all the way back is your hit dice. Like you only get half of
Yeah.
half of them back or
Your
something.
lay on hands completely restores Zora.
So my land is restored. My divine sense also restored.
All right. After your long rest, we'll say it is now morning. Do you guys want to venture back to the tomb?
I do.
I would like to.
Okay. Have you guys got all your sheets sorted out?
Yes.
All right. Back to the dungeon.
So I've just been thinking. I don't think this very much sounds like a riddle. Although I wonder why there's a riddle here of all places. But I don't think it's something tangible, right? Because that just doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
So if it's like an idea or a concept, and if we're like, I mean, there's this whole wall about like oath and whatever, right? Like,
Let's check out deeper in the tomb and see if
Like-
we can find any other clues that might
trust
I would
or
s-
something.
I would say if you guys go to the statue and roll an insight check, you might be able to find some more information. You can read the
Okay.
intentions of the
Alright,
statue.
so I'm gonna go to the altar and roll an insight check. 18.
With an 18,
Like a promise. If I give you a promise, then I can keep a promise.
with an 18, you can discern that the statue is asking that you basically give your word. If you are to keep this, you must first give it, and that is to give your word.
Oh,
Give your word about what?
I think just like, as in like the phrase, as in like, I give you my word.
As you say that aloud, you notice the wall next to the altar slowly opens.
Oh shoot. What?
What happened? Alright, like, can I make a perception check to see if there's any traps ahead of us?
Yeah, go for it.
I would like to do that as well. This is kind of freaky. This seems like a lot for a tomb. Actually, why was there a trap in the first place?
That was set up by the goblins. As far as you
They
can tell.
they they're
crafty.
pretty darn smart goblins, yeah.
They are crafty. It was also set up to only trigger if they weigh more than a goblin, basically.
How'd the bugbear get
The bugbear
through?
knows where it's at.
That's a fair point.
He helped set up the trap.
I see anything?
13, 16. You see a bunch of basically coffins. As you further venture into the room, you notice that there are 6 smaller coffins and 1 larger coffin. The larger coffin has the name Sextus Varnus etched onto the top of it.
Huh. That's cool though.
6 and 1. If you want to investigate further, you can. If you want to roll an investigation.
I'm kind of scared to be desecrating anybody's tomb.
No, I agree. I don't want to open any of these.
You don't have to open any of them. You can just roll an investigation check.
It is definitely curious though. Yeah, I would like to just like kind of get a feel of this room that we're in. Oh, there it is, baby. That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, with a nat 20.
I'll investigate too, just to add on
For
to it.
S&Gs, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, that was pretty close.
All right, you
Right.
guys can both see what looks like behind the large coffin of Sextus. You see the hilt of a sword sticking up. If you want to look around behind it.
I'll use my defined sense and see if there's any like.
There are no undead,
bad
but you do detect that there are 7 dead bodies. They are not alive though. They are definitely dead.
That seems to be the definition.
That's good. All right. So what seems to be here is what seems. There's no hidden.
Nope, you see the hilt of a sword behind the coffin.
I'd like to check out around the sword and see if it's stuck in something or how to get it out. If there's any.
So, walking behind the coffin, you see that it is just leaning against the coffin. On the handle of it, it says SV. It looks like it was Sextus
Varanus' sword. Yeah. It's interesting they didn't put that in the tomb with him, but actually I don't know how coffins work in general, so who knows.
Do you guys want to grab it?
I mean I don't think we should, right? We can appreciate it, but that's just disrespectful to take it, right?
Yeah, I feel like. I mean, can I roll an Arcana check to see if there's any magical properties to it, or?
Yeah.
I can also do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I suspect that it's probably better than your average sword, but even then, like, I feel like we shouldn't take it.
Holy cow! You got a 24.
All right, with a 24, you can definitely tell it is a magical sword.
Yeah.
If you were to take it in town, you might be able to get it appraised to find out exactly what it does, but it's definitely enchanted.
I feel like if we take this sword, there's gonna be 7 undead bodies.
I don't think so,
With
based on
your-
your understanding of it. It is. It's just I just
Yeah.
don't think it's like I just think like morally speak, like
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
from a utilitarian perspective, yeah, but like
With your divine
morally
sense, though, you
speaking.
do not detect that it is a cursed magical sword. You just detect that it is a magical sword.
Okay, hold on, sorry. Sorry. Jerry. No, I'm good. I'm just gonna see if I can figure this out. Okay, this might be. I feel like. Oh, whoops! I turned off my audio like a ding dong.
No, there is nothing else. I mean, they're coffins. You can tell that with your divine sense that there's dead people in the coffins. But the only thing else in this room is obviously, I mean, there's a ton of cobwebs. It looks like it hasn't been opened in hundreds of years. You guys are the first people to stumble into this tomb.
Let me be clear here. From what I gather, I don't think there's going to be any supernatural consequences if we took this sword. I just think on the grounds of this was a very noble man who clearly sacrificed and did a lot. I just don't think it would be right to take his sword, even though he is dead and has no use for it. I'm uncomfortable.
He also may want people to continue to carry on his legacy with the Order of the Knights.
That, I didn't think about it that way.
I'll take the sword.
It kind of does sound like though that the sword does want to be taken. I'm getting a feeling that some higher power
Maybe.
wants
Maybe
wants the
just
sword to
someone
be
needs to pick up the
taken.
fucking sword. Yes. All right, so Zora's picking up the sword. As you pick it up, it kind of rings in your hand, and just holding it, you can tell that it is definitely magical. Um, you can't exactly tell what the properties are just because you're not really innate with magic. Not like that. You need to have it properly appraised, which maybe the blacksmith could help with that.
The blacksmith can appraise magical
Let's take
weapons?
this back to town and see if we can find out what kind of magical properties it has, because it's
This blacksmith can, Mr. Thyreus.
This is a pretty well versed blacksmith.
Hey, for this one shot, he is the best blacksmith we have.
I guess so. I thought I went to school to study this sort of stuff, but clearly this blacksmith of this random town knows more than I do. Okay, we can take it back
Well,
though
you
and
can
talk
tell
to the
it's
blacksmith.
magical. You just can't tell what magical properties the weapon has.
Let's go back and talk to the blacksmith.
Alrighty. We're gonna go back to the tavern because I don't have a blacksmith set up. Bloop.
Hey guy, we went grave robbing.
Hey guy.
Just kidding, I didn't say that.
we
That
didn't.
that's
I was gonna say
that's
we did
crass.
not.
So we'll say blacksmith.
Hi, what's his name? Harold.
Harold. Yep, he'll say he's
Harold.
still hanging out inside the tavern.
Hi, Harold. We went back to the tomb and looked around, and we found the sword, and it was like calling out to us. And I feel like it has magical properties. Would you or someone else in the town be able to tell us exactly what the what kind of arcane abilities the sword has?
Hand it over here. Let me see what you got. And
I hand him the sword.
he takes the sword from you, and he's examining it. He's looking it over. He sees that the initials are stamped with SV, and he says, "Oh, Sextus Farnes's is his legendary weapon."
Right. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. So, rumor has it that this is a +1 magical sword. It's a long sword.
They say that in canon?
I don't know. How do you describe a magical weapon? I've never done this. But it does have a unique property that it does additional damage to undead.
Oh. Well, that seems like it could be very useful for your purposes, Zora.
So naturally, this is a +1 longsword, but when used against undead, it becomes a +3 longsword.
Okay, I will hang on to it, I guess.
And use it again, probably never. Congratulations. That is all I have.
Yay! You did a really good job.
You guys beat the one shot. Congratulations.
We beat the one shot. I didn't die.
You
I
didn't.
thought I was gonna die in the first
Sorry.
encounter.
I know, me too.
Yeah. I did not think 15 was a high AC to beat, but apparently it is for experience. You guys both have like
Well,
+5
we got there.
modifiers. I was like, oh my god, you guys are rolling so low. You rolled like a 6 and then a 4 and then a 7. I'm like, oh my.
It was just us being unlucky. It's also because like in terms of because like when you there's more people in the party, there's more like your dice rolls on average will balance out, right?
Yeah, I tried. So my original idea was to leave you guys at level 1, but I was like, I don't know if they're gonna be strong enough. So I figured I'll let you guys be level 2 and not have to change the whole entire combat around it.
I think that was a good decision.
Yeah.
I think the very good thing here was that Dynasty rolled a tanky character because I think the battle against the Bugbear could have gone very, very differently if her AC was not that high.
Yeah, she rolled this Paladin, and I was like, oh, it starts with chainmail, and you get a shield. I'm like, oh.
Yep.
Okay, I was not
Like-
planning on having someone that had the same AC as my level 14 character, but okay, sure.
I
We'll
mean,
do that.
Paladins and Clerics are extremely tanky at level 1.
Yeah, they are. That's, gnarly.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then she took that path of the Protector where she can basically impose herself and like cause disadvantage on rolls. I was like, okay, chill out. Like, that's too
Listen,
much.
it it's useful. Unfortunately, it didn't stop them from still wrecking me, but alas.
It was still fun.
Yeah,
It was
disadvantage was like what 18 or something.
Yeah, so like with Blade Song, I have pretty decent AC, I would say. I have 16, but still, oof.
Yeah, you got all the way up to 18 though. You got 16, and plus her Shield of the Protector was another +2, so you had 18 AC2 for a minute there.
Right, yeah.
All right, that was fun.
That was a lot of fun, dude. How'd you feel?
I will show you my notes, and you can see how much of that shit I improv'd.
Yeah, no, that's how it is.
It was.
That really is how it is. Do you want to see my notes for the chapter you guys are on right now?
Is it like 2 pages?
No, I literally have no notes.
Oh, perfect. I started making like an outline of basically like what I wanted.
That's pretty much what I'm doing for like campaign 2 as well, is that like I'm going to have like major events that happen planned out cuz I want those to be impactful and stuff. But everything else it's like you guys can figure out how to get from point A to point B, you know.
There's my
the party is quite capable.
Yeah. So yeah, I had
That was good though. I like that. It was like a small self-contained little one shot. We had a goal, we got it. There was a fun little mystery.
I like how paranoid you guys got after you found the trap.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what happens. You especially like if it's a very, very first session, it's like, so that's what we're dealing with.
Yeah. I guess you guys got any feedback? I mean, I know it just happened, but like anything? I think I just need to get more familiar with Roll20 for starters, and what that's
Yeah, I mean like
thing.
the in terms of like skills, I don't really think there's anything super like you got to do this cuz like that's just whatever. I was thinking more along the lines of like softer skills. So, here's something that this is just me. I don't know if you agree with this.
Oh, yeah.
I stopped putting in like so for example in the forest, right? There was that camp and those wolves and stuff. I don't know. It kind of felt random, I guess, which is fine. I think it depends on the kind of game you're going for, right? If you want something more story driven, like the random distractions can sort of like really slow down the steam a lot. But on the other hand, if you're just doing like some sort of like exploratory, like, hey, let's like adventure in the world, then that's totally fine, right? To have like random things on the side to look at.
Okay.
And so like really, I think the bigger issue was my own perceptions of like what this was going to be. This was definitely more of like I think a traditional D&D
I tried to
thing going on.
Basically have a little bit of everything. It's kind of dungeon crawly, there's traps,
oh yeah,
there's encounters, there's traveling. I mean, I tried to make it. I tried to cover all my bases in a one shot because I wanted to make sure I kind of covered them all, basically.
It was 2 hours. I mean, that was a realistic time for a one shot.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't exactly know how long it would take. I figured it would take a little bit longer than it did, but I kind of overestimated it, I think.
No, I mean, I think it's like that could have reasonably gone on for well, now looking back, I think that's like definitely a 2-hour game, but still that's like a good length considering the premise.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really much like it's only 2 people. So it's not get 2 opinions, 2, you know what I mean?
Right.
Oh yeah, if there were 6 of us, it probably would have gone on for another hour.
Yeah.
It would have taken a long time. I don't know if you remember our very, very first session, but you guys spent like an extremely long amount of time.
The forest on fire by now.
Yeah, we didn't get out of the tavern on the first game we played.
Yeah, right. Honestly.
You guys ended up robbing the tavern.
Yeah.
At least me and Jozy didn't rob the tavern.
Well, it's a good thing we're both lawful characters.
Yeah.
Right. It was actually fun playing a Paladin. Never played it before, so that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about playing a wizard? I know, obviously low level.
I think it was pretty much what I expected. Wizards are kind of like lackluster until later levels when they have like just a huge repository of spells to choose from. Because that's like my impression of wizards is that they're kind of like the Swiss Army knife, where it's like I just have all of these random utility spells that I can throw at like all the situations ever. But at low level, you don't have that variety in either utility or combat spells, and so it's kind of like, yeah, I guess I'll just or the spell slots to back it up, right? So it's like, I guess I'll just cast a cantrip again. um,
Your
but
cantrips are pretty cool, though. I mean, compared to
using
some of the other
thaumaturge
ones
was
I've seen.
that thaumaturge was pretty fun to use, but I think like this is just me. I think in general spellcasters are kind of boring until later levels, just because you don't have as many options, and like I feel like a big part of their draw is having options.
Right.
Would I play this character like long term? Yeah, probably. Like, I think for me, knowing who I am and like my comfort with D&D, I definitely just like would like to start at a higher level or accelerate the lower levels, if anything. But at the same time, I think like if the party was bigger, there could be like more shenanigans.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm just straight to the point.
No, it's not. It's not you. It's literally not you. It's just the fact. It's by nature the fact that there's only two people in the party, right?
Right.
So it's literally not your fault. Like, don't see that as a criticism on your gameplay. I think you did great.
For sure. Definitely played the tank part.
Like, I definitely don't do this. I don't think I do, at least. Like, I believe like what DMs who like really, if they really want to make their players feel like, wow, I was so useful in this particular situation, they will like create a situation where it's like one person with their kit holds the keys. I don't, I think like with our current party, I kind of stray away from that just because like you guys literally have so many options and consistently do things that I do not expect, that it's like, well, why bother creating a situation like that when they're probably going to figure something else out to like, completely solve this tricky situation.
Yeah.
Right.
I think with that too, I think none of us are equally. None of us are more spotlight takers than the other. I think all of us equally share
Right.
spotlight pretty well. There's not like one of us
Right.
like
Yes.
constantly trying
Absolutely.
to be the main character, basically.
Right. No, I totally agree with that. And I love that dynamic. I mean, honestly, just the banter alone is pretty good.
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
you guys say and do a lot of really entertaining stuff. There is an unhealthy obsession with butt stuff, though, I will say.
Unhealthy?
There's a lot of butt stuff
I mean, yeah.
in our campaign for some reason. There's like a lot of it.
There's a lot of poo going on.
There's a lot of poo. There's a lot of poo. There's a lot of pushing things up people's butts. Oh, don't listen to this.
Oh, she can't. Well, she can only hear part of it.
But no, it's really fun. You guys are great, honestly. Yeah. Like this is such a fantastic group to be a part of, whether as like DM or player, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we have a good group of people.
Oh yeah, definitely. I will say I was very, very, very nervous starting this, but basically as soon as I got into it, I kind of just it didn't feel so weird.
Right. No, that's definitely, I think, pretty accurate of like any first time DM with like good knowledge, or not, but like with like a built up experience of the game, whether as a player or like through proxy.
Yeah,
like
I had a very good general idea of like what I should be doing, just obviously from
right.
playing with you and stuff. So I think the improv part was also very easy.
Yeah, no, it's like it's like I think an improv is definitely like you get out what you put in. Like I think for isolated one shots, like having these NPCs give you like with the super clear like motivations and goals, like it's totally good and it keeps like us online, right? I for some reason have an obsession with making every character have this like really weird relationship with everything because I don't know. I just can't stop thinking about like, oh, here's their motivation and their backstory and how that all relates to everything, right? I also have sort of a morbid obsession with making sad characters.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just something I've noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
say
that's just like
I did leave out some content because I was like, oh, I don't know if we're gonna have time for this, so I should just skip this. I was going to.
I'm sure.
Basically, I was gonna have this bartender come up to you guys, take an order, and I even made a little menu.
Right, you just threw us in there, which is fine, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's also I think like with a small group, it's hard. It's a little harder to do full blown RP.
Yeah.
I liked it though. I think it was fun. I liked being able to like strut lawful good.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in our main campaign has played any lawful characters. We're all kind of
Nope.
neutral or chaotic, and
Nope.
that's pretty much it.
I'm pretty sure somebody started off as lawful, but definitely moved away from that the further the campaign went.
Yeah.
I started lawful. I think I don't know if I was neutral or if I was lawful. Maybe lawful neutral, does that make sense? But I don't think I did like I didn't do anything crazy like you guys did. Set stuff on fire or torture people or
You did send your son to trigger a trap.
Oh, I did. That was terrible of me. I still do not feel okay about that. Just personally, like in real life.
I was even like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And you're like, "Yes."
Everybody was wanting to sacrifice Yoshi.
Wait, no, but you got to step up and be like, "No, you guys are awful." That's part of the charm. Don't let them bully you.
They did bully me.
I don't remember this child stabbing.
It was in the those. It was.
Stab a child.
Wait, how did you
I
get kidnapped
definitely
by?
would have put my foot down with that.
By
That would have been
who? What do you mean a random kid? From where? Which village? Oh, wait, really? I don't remember that for some reason.
I do.
Okay. I don't remember this, but I believe you. Okay. Apparently you stabbed a child, according to Jairus.
I do not remember stabbing a child. I don't think I would have stabbed a child.
I don't remember this either.
At all.
I don't remember this either.
Jairus, when did you pop in?
So, Jairus is gonna be. He's gonna be. Oh, I mean, he's actually living with me for the summer because we ended up working at the same place, and logistically, it just makes sense to do that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like physically here for the summer, and then you move out like I don't know August something when he's gonna move to Pittsburgh all the way across the state.
No. So you guys are working at the same facility where you guys work at?
So we are. I guess he's volunteering. I'm getting paid by the government because I guess it counts as a federal work study. We're working at this. It's like a what's the word? It's not like a big organization. They're called 12 Plus. They're a largely like Philly, also / Camden, New Jersey based group that helps like inner city kids achieve their post-secondary education goals. Most of it